In this video, I'll be looking at modeling strategies in reaching the goal of constructing a parallel equation to a given equation that also travels through a specified point. So what we know about parallel equations is they have equivalent slopes and different y-intercepts. So what happens here is we are given a linear function in slope-intercept form in this first example, y is equal to negative 2 times x plus 7. We want to write an equation that is parallel to that, but also the equation that we write, we want it to travel through this point here. We want that ordered pair to belong to the equation that we are writing. So right away, when we have slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b, that slope value that we need to identify to reach this goal, it's already given to us right here. So we know the slope that we need in the equation that we write. Now this is where our work with point slope form comes in handy because we can take this as our x1 value, this is our y1 value, and then we can just substitute all the values we need in writing the point slope equation. So I have my output variable minus the y coordinate. So minus negative 3 becomes plus 3. I have my slope. I need equivalent slopes to be parallel. And then I have my input variable, and then I'm taking this point here, 1. So I very efficiently was able to represent an equation that is parallel to the given equation and traveling through that given point as y plus 3 is equal to negative 2x minus 1. So that is the equation we're looking for in point slope form. Now we also want to be able to represent this in slope intercept form. So I'm going to go ahead and just quickly convert this into slope intercept form. So doing this, I'm going to first apply the distributive property, and I'll get the equivalent equation of negative 2 times x. Negative 2 times negative 1 is positive 2. And then I have what was on my left side there. I'm going to look to isolate y by undoing plus 3. So take away 3 to both sides. I have my 0 pair, and I have y is equal to negative 2x and minus 1. So both equations that I wrote here are equivalent to each other. They would represent the same function and the same line when graphed, and they would be parallel to this given equation and travel through this given point here. Okay, so that one was we started with slope intercept form. In our second example, we're going to start with point slope form. So right away, we need to know the slope because we're writing an equation that is parallel to this given one. And then we are going to be looking at having it travel through this point this time. So again, we have an x value and a y value here. So very efficiently, we can write it in point slope form because we already have the slope and the point needed. I have my general form here for point slope form. And then I'm just taking the values I identified and substituting them in. So I have y minus the y coordinate, which was negative 2, becomes plus 2. The slope, 1/2. We need equivalent slopes for parallel lines. And then I'm taking my x coordinate, 6. So now I have an equation that is parallel to the given equation, and it travels through this ordered pair, 6, negative 2. Y plus 2 is equal to 1/2 x minus 6. And now I will just quickly work to convert this into slope-intercept form. Distributed that 1/2 coefficient, 1/2 times x, 1/2 times negative 6, negative 3, y plus 2. Now I will look to isolate y, make my 0 pair. I have y is equal to 1/2 x minus 3 negatives and 2 negatives, I have 5 negatives. So we have y is equal to 1/2 x minus 5. And a quick visual of what we just did here. If we look at the coordinate plane, my given equation here, I have a slope of 1/2. I'm going to extract that point out of it, -3, 4. So I have -3, +4. So I have, looking to graph this equation up here first, and the slope is 1/2. So we'd go up 1 over 2, and then we could reverse that, down 1 over 2. I would have this line representing the given equation up here. And then if I look to graph this one here in blue, this one has a y-intercept of -5. So I would have a point down here, and it has equivalent slope. So it would be running parallel and it would include the point 6, -2, 6, -2, right there. Parallel, equivalent slopes, different y-intercepts.